The Unfiltered by Jade.
Jade.
Welcome to the Unfiltered by Jade, where we get out of the box and dive into topics that are sidelined. I look forward to entertain, educate, and inspire. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, donate, and make everybody know about this.
Beats by RB Records.
Shopping assistance, your style, your budget. Our services include online and local shopping for individuals and businesses, personal shopping, purchasing of company and office supplies, importing and exporting small packages across Jamaica and worldwide, and helping you find unique gifts and items for all events and occasions. Contact us at 876-919-5195 or shoppingassistance2015@gmail.com. Shopping Assistance, your style, your budget.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered by Jade. Today we have here with us Miguel, and he's here to talk to us about charting our own path. Right, so hi Miguel.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going good. It's good to have you here today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to ask you, can you just tell to people that are listening about who you are and what you do?
Hi, guys. I'm an independent filmmaker, producer, writer, and actor, as well as a content creator for multitude of different things, sports, music, and movies. I have my YouTube channel called The Journal. I also have another channel called 0094 Productions, which is my company. And yeah, that's a little bit about me.
That entails a lot still. Doing all of that, being a producer, being an actor, everything in one entails a lot.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Awesome. So how did the love for acting start?
Well, I've always loved movies, but in terms of acting, it didn't kick in until my last semester in college. I went to City College of New York, and I took a intro to acting course. And 2 months into the semester, a classmate of mine made an announcement that there's an annual one act play audition that will be taking place. So I took advantage. I went to the audition, and the next day I got a call back. And next thing you know, I got cast for 2 plays by the time I graduated. And that was the beginning of everything that you're seeing about me today. So it's been 8 years later, and I've done so much in terms of winning awards for my projects, direct, write, produce. But it all started in City College doing those 2 plays.
Nice. So you began charting your own path instead of having someone do that for you. What motivated that?
Well, in the first year and a half into acting, it's just something that came into my mind. I said, I was tired of going to auditions where I would see these nice narrative storylines, but the roles that I would audition for, it was very stereotype. So and then I just started thinking to myself that would it be interesting if I write my first short film. But at the time, I didn't think how much of a prolific filmmaker I would be. So, I mean, when you're thinking about creating your first project, is nerve-wracking. You don't know what you're doing 100% of the time. But I knew that since this was the route I was going to go, I needed to surround myself with people that have more experience than I am,
Right.
that are more knowledgeable than me. And that's something I always tell people. Always surround yourself with people that are smarter than you, that know more than you. If you're the smartest person in the room, that's
Something's
a
wrong.
problem. That's a problem. So you really have to um, go above and beyond to learn with the people that know more than you. So that's what I did for my first short film, which is called The Great. Came out back in 2016. But it was the motivation of tired of auditioning and just wanted to create my own stuff and be my own boss. And that's how I went about it.
Nice. Nice. So, as an independent actor, writer, filmmaker, producer, we can go on. What are some of your greatest strengths and challenges that you have?
Some of my greatest strengths are that I can think quickly from the top of my head about whether something is not going right and switch it to something better. It could be on
Uh-huh.
set, it could be on set, it could be something that I'm writing. So quick thinking is one of my strengths.
Uh-huh.
I'm very optimistic about
Uh-huh.
the outcome. I would say one of my weaknesses, which I'm still working to this day, is patience. Patience,
Mm.
something that I'm still working on. And what I mean by that is, for example, if I'm done with a project, I want to get started right away to edit. Well, I'm sorry, let me clarify. Once I'm done production, once I'm done filming something, I
Uh-huh.
want to start editing right away and I want to put it out right away. And that's something that I had to learn along the way, that you don't want to rush. And when it comes to film, you never want to rush anything. You want to
Right.
make sure you take your time with it, make sure that that you want to put out the best product. So I'm still working on that. Have more patience with my projects. So yeah.
I mean, it's imperative for everybody, no matter what it is, to have more patience with stuff, you know? Yeah, so it's not just something that you probably just are the only one working on. It's something that I think a number of persons need to work on once they're doing production. No matter if it's TV, no matter if it's film, no matter if it's no whatever it is.
Yeah, well,
We
like
can all use a little dose of that.
yeah, like we all are guilty in terms of wanting quick results, but life is a marathon, not a sprint. So as cliche as it sounds, but it's true. You have to take your time with everything. No, don't let other people's success um, make it want to rush your stuff. So,
Yes.
and we're guilty of that as well. And we constantly have to fight ourselves with that. Once we get on social media or just link up with anyone, we'll find out that this particular person is doing more than I am, and it makes you question yourself. But
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't. There's never late for anything. Some people's success come early, some comes late.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like me personally. I'm 30, going to 31. I'm very happy with my life. I feel that I am successful, not because of money or anything like that, because that's not success to me. Success to me is you do everything that you set out to do and make sure you achieve it. Do I have more goals that I want to achieve? Yes. But as of right now, at this stage of my life, I do feel that I am successful because I've created a series. I've made movies. I have my own company, and I'm doing it my way.
Mm-hmm.
Not wait for another person to give me the opportunity.
To do
I'm
it right.
breaking those doors down. I'm doing it the way I want to, because only how everybody has a vision, so no one knows your vision but you.
True. And instead of waiting on somebody to bring the table to you, make the table for yourself. How important is having the right support system around you?
Well, it's very important. I'm very fortunate that I've always had a group amount of people that always keeps me in check whenever if I ever feel that I'm going off the rails.
Mm-hmm.
I have people that always willing to support my projects, and I'm saying not just family but um, colleagues. So I'm very fortunate that I've had those kind of people in my life, and I feel like it's very important because everybody needs support, no
Mm-hmm.
matter what it is. Yes, you it's up to you to go and put in the work. Um, but even when you do the work, it is even more helpful if you have people that support you, because you want to make sure that you support people when they're at the lowest, when they're not even known, and then when they're and not like you have to support them from the beginning, not when they already hit a certain level. And I know many
Right.
people are like that in this world. It's unfortunate, but that's how life is. You have some people that will be loyal and supportive from start to finish, and you just have some that just want to be there
The good times.
for the good times. Yeah.
To achieve all that you have now and in the future, how hard is it? How hard it is to put in the work to get what you have now and what you're working towards?
I always make sure that I write everything down in terms of what I will be doing every month. And at the same time, I always make sure that I look for any kind of message that will keep me going and that won't make me feel overwhelmed and depressed. Not that I've gone through, not that I've been depressed of my career so far,
Right.
but in terms of overwhelming and feel tiredness, yes, of course. But I always make sure that I find any kind of message that'll keep me going. Whether it's I go to YouTube to see some motivational videos,
Right.
or even my mom always sends me powerful messages that will put me to think a lot. And I say to myself, just one day at a time, one
Mm-hmm.
task at a time. So with all of those things, I've been very blessed that I've overcome any challenges that have been thrown at me.
What do you have in store for us in the future?
Well, next year I'm putting out um, what I call a Zoom film series. So therefore, every episode that I'll be doing is like a movie itself, different
Mm-hmm.
characters, different actors, different storylines, and every episode will be filmed through Zoom. So it's something different and
Hmm.
new that I'll be bringing into the game, and that will be premiering on my YouTube channel, Double O 94 Productions, next year, sometime in the beginning of next year.
Nice. Very nice. That is something new.
Yeah, I mean, we got to work with what we have. So, and as filmmaker, you have to try everything. I'm a person that likes to be versatile.
Mm-hmm.
So I like whether it's filming through Zoom, filming in person, do sci-fi, do horror, do comedy, etc. I like to try it all at least once or more.
Okay. Yes, we're versatile.
Yeah,
Nice, nice. So, Miguel, where is it that we can find you?
you can find me on Instagram at Mike Medina 31.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my production company, which is LL94 Prod, which is on Instagram as well. You can also find me on LinkedIn, Miguel Mike Medina, Facebook as well. Um, I mean, I'm not the biggest person when it comes to social media, but because of my career, I
Mm-hmm.
use as much social media platform as possible to put out just to spread the word of my work.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of YouTube, the Journal and Double O 94 Productions. I know I'm throwing a lot right
No,
now,
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
but yeah, those are where some of the places you could find me, follow, subscribe. Support is key, support is free, and just continue to support independent films.
That's right. Continue supporting independent films. Awesome. Thank you so much, Miguel, for being on the Unfiltered by Jade. It was good having you.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been a great pleasure to talk to you and drop some gems and my experiences with you and the audience that will be tuning in.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to our listeners. And we'll definitely be back next week, Tuesday, on the Unfiltered by Jade. Thank you.
Bam bam bide, bam bam bide, badu bidi boo. Bam bam bide.